Yeah! So, should we work on the introduction at least?
Well, what are we doing for the name?
Well, remember, it's gonna be based on the OD show, so we could be like, hi, I'm OD show, and you'd be like, I'm Dean, or Deanie Dean, and then it'd be like, and this is the OD show.
Yeah, like, the person from Community, the Dean, whatever the fucking, yeah.
Yeah, his name.
His name is Craig Pelton, so he's actually...
Craig Pelton? Is he a pelican?
No. But he's the dean of the college.
No, I know.
So he's Dean Craig. Did you not realize
No,
that before?
No, I didn't
I was
know
like,
this
really?
I was like, ding, 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 ding.
Welcome to Pop Culture Mayhem. I'm Craig Dean, joined by my co-host, Christina D. Show. We had a lot of fun making this episode, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Have you kept watching that show at all, or did you leave off at a certain point?
I didn't see any of the new season. I saw the season before. Like, the last season I remember was the one where it had the Muppet episode.
I don't know if I saw that far. I need to catch up.
Okay, then I'm farther than you are.
Okay. But I know Chevy Chase was pissed off, and I don't know what the deal was, but he ended up leaving the show.
Yeah.
And then I heard something about Donald Glover possibly leaving the show, too. But I don't know if that's going to happen, or if that did happen.
And the new season is coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I haven't seen any of the new season if it's even out yet.
It's not.
Okay, well, then that's shitty.
Yeah, that would be shitty.
Because what would happen to Abed?
Yeah, because they're, like, connected, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in sync.
That would be... Yeah, shitty if he leaves, but... I heard that as a rumor, so that could be complete bullshit. So...
As we all know, there's complete bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but, yeah, Chevy Chase is completely gone. The next season is going to be on something called Yahoo Screen or something. It's like they're coming out with, like, a kind of Netflix alternative. Like, no one's ever heard of it, and it's like, it's just gonna have, like, Community is on it, and then a bunch of random shit. I don't know what the other shit is, but, like, we have one show that somebody heard of before.
Yeah. I
heard them. It's weird. They have commercials advertising for Yahoo Screen, but they're like, we don't know what the fuck this is either, so just go to the website. I don't know.
We're important too, people. We
Yeah.
exist. As if we don't already have enough of, like, we have Hulu, we have Netflix.
There's a billion.
I know,
things.
there's like a billion. Just like, oh, you want to do this? Well, then go to this website to blah, blah, blah. It's like, well...
Although, I will
like
be
Gamefly
happy. Gamefly is kind of cool, because it's renting video games.
When I can just go to Family Video and be like, oh, $1 here?
But
Alright.
I'm always, whenever I go to Family Video, it seems like they have one copy of, like, whatever is new.
Yeah.
And then it's sold out. And I'm like, what the fuck? But, I don't know. Gamefly was probably different, too, because it probably takes, like, a week and a half to get whatever you want, because it has to go through the mail and shit. But I've never tried it.
Yeah. Not like that, it's just like, then you also rest like, oh, sorry, we shipped to the wrong address, and that guy that got it would be like the most happiest guy ever.
I got something for free, and I'm not going to say shit to anybody. Yeah, that would be, that's what I would do if I got a free video game.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, we didn't get it back, so we assumed that you have it, so you gotta pay now.
Yeah,
you have a late fee now. You better pay up. And then, like, the other guy's just having, a happy birthday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, fuck that guy. He's happy, and you're, like, paying for the bills that, for some reason, is just not yours to pay.
And that, you're like, I didn't get it. They're like, fuck you. Pay me. You're like,
where's my money, bitch?
They go to your house and fucking slap you.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, Gamefly has a pimp that just comes to your house. Like, bitch, where's my money?
Welcome to Gamefly, bitch. I just wanted to play The Force Unleashed or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Or Destiny.
Destiny, yeah, I guess that's more relevant. What the fuck were we talking about? But yeah, there's like Yahoo Screen or whatever the fuck nobody ever heard of. But at least Community is getting continued.
Continued.
Because it got canceled and then it came back and then it got canceled again.
Like Futurama.
Futurama, yeah, it happened at least 2 times with Futurama.
2 times?
At least. I mean, what, was it more?
Yeah.
like, oh, this is the last episode. I'm like, fuck. And then we're back. And I'm like, yeah.
Good news, nobody.
They came back, and then it got canceled again. And then, like, it came back, and then, no, you're right. It probably happened 2 or 3 times. And then it went away, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're going to come back. And I doubt it.
Right.
It'll be cool if it does, but...
Yeah. But basically, what was it? Words.
What? I don't think you can just say words and then it works as a valid word.
It did.
Words.
But, hey, at least it helps start off a conversation. You can just be like, dead silence for him, and he'd be like, and then there were words. Words? Yeah, words.
Words.
Like, the one thing I like to do when it comes, like, I don't know about you, but when it comes to, like, awkward silences, I like to address it, just to make it more awkward. Like, all of a sudden, it's, like, dead silence, and then I'll be just, like, sitting there, like, looking at everybody, like, really? You know what? Fuck you people. And then there was an awkward silence, and then I have, like, this big smile on my face, and everybody's just
really?
like, oh, that kind of person.
I've had it before where I'm like, it's awkward silence, and I'm like, so, awkward silence. And then it continues just to be awkward silence. I'm like, I'm just an asshole that said one random thing and nobody's talking now. And everybody thinks I'm an asshole. Like, the only thing accomplished is, like, everybody hates me. Like,
I don't think that it's just like, you made it more awkward just because you addressed it.
Thanks, guy. You helped nothing.
I know, that's what I love doing, those, like, after I address something, I just give them, like, this really big smile, like, yeah, I did that.
That was me. This is this face.
That was me. Yeah. Me. All about me.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, there was, like, this one situation where it's in an elevator, and of course, you know, there's always going to be, like, that silence, but it was just kind of creepy, because it's like, I'm there for an appointment, you know, to visit the hospital, get x-rays done, blah, 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 and... you know, my mom's there with me, and this guy comes in, and he looks creepy as hell. Just fucking creepy, breathing heavy, and... yeah, no, just, like, he's constantly, like, clearing his throat, like...
clearing his throat.
And he's, like, standing right behind us, and I hear, like, this shuffling, and so then... all of a sudden I started tapping my feet and whatnot. He's just like, impatient, right? And I'm just like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I started singing that, and I made it very clear that I was a crazy person at that point because I didn't want that guy talking to me.
I would think, if I didn't know you, I do know you, and maybe you are a crazy person, but yeah, that would definitely make me be like...
oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. If I was in an elevator and somebody fucking turned around and started singing that, like, to me, or...
yeah, I started serenading him.
I'm like, what the fuck? Let me get out!
Yeah, the next floor he got out, it was, like, his floor, because, like, other people were trying to get it, he just, like, booked it, he pushed past him, he was just like, not happening.
I don't want to...
And then people were like, when they walked in, they're like, dude, what was his problem? Like, oh, I was singing to him and he didn't appreciate my beautiful voice, and they just started laughing. And, you know,
oh my god,
it was great. I love being weird because, and it's weird for me now because I worked at a haunted house for 3 years, and this is the first year out of the 3 that I'm not working at a haunted house.
That is weird. You're working at a Halloween type store, but it's not a haunted house.
Yeah. Like, I miss getting, you know, thrown against the walls, you know, the sickness, making prosthetics. You miss
getting thrown against the walls?
Because it was like, when I worked at the haunted house, it was like the best way for me to get rid of, like, all my, you know, anger, because, like, I always, like, keep it in. Okay. There's like
there is something about being in costume and not people knowing who you are or whatever. Yeah, like it's
like
just,
you become
you can act in different ways.
Oh yeah, it's like basically when I worked at a haunted house and I got into costume and got into character. Basically, my character was my rage and anger. Like, if I was having a shitty day earlier before working, the essence of it just becomes into my character. And I just let the customers have it. I let them have it. I remember it was like 2012, they had me working the distorted hallway in Realm of Darkness where there's like this platform that you have to step up on. It's like a one step, and the walls come in and come out. So it's like, oh no, the walls are coming in. Oh, but they're not. Oh. And I dressed up in all black, like a black corset, a black long skirt, and black gloves. And they paint up my face pretty grotesque. You can see some of it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And the way I went about it is, at first they told me, all right, Christina, this is what we need you to do. You need to, we don't care how you do it, but you have to scream at them, don't touch my walls. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can do that. So at first I would run up towards them, screaming, don't touch my walls!
That's bizarre.
Yeah, not like that, but you get the gist. Basically, I would, scream at the top of my lungs, just bellowing and, and just screaming and screeching.
Yeah.
And apparently everybody, through the last room in the chalice room, people could hear me screaming, don't touch my walls.
Really?
And, but eventually, there's, this one point where my voice finally just gave out because I couldn't do it anymore.
I would imagine.
And it was a few weeks in, getting towards near the end. And I got tired of screaming, don't touch my walls, because they're just gonna be assholes that touch my walls, because I'm dealing with people who are high, people who are drunk, or just fucking...
In general,
just assholes, yeah. So, one night, I decided to dress up all in black with just a white face, and instead of standing to running towards them, I sit on my knees. Mm-hmm. And the only light that's in that room is shining down upon me at the end of that hallway. And I'm looking up, and in my peripheral vision, I can see where the customers are. Uh-huh. There was this group of, it was a group of two. It was just a girl and her friend. And she, was the first to show up. She's like, oh, what the hell is that? What the hell? Is that an animatronic? The fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. So then she runs back. She's like, oh my god, you gotta see this. There's something laying down. So while she was gone, talking to her friend, I quickly stand up in a contortionist way, something out of Silent Hill nurse kind of figure, okay. Just all bent backwards and whatnot. Just so emitting a low growl. She comes back. She starts bawling it. She starts crying. She's just she wasn't like that. Oh my god, come here quickly, come here. So she runs, starting to tear up and cry to get her friend. I quickly get back down on my knees in the same position I got back. Boy. So now her friend finally sees that. She's like, look, oh my god, she fucking moved. And she's just fucking breaking. And her friend's laughing. She's like, the fuck are you talking about? I bet you she didn't move. You're just fucking going crazy. It's his house.
Stupid, God.
Yeah. She's just like, come on, let's just go. It's, it's just probably an animatronic. Let's just go. She's like, okay. She's breathing deeply. She's like, oh god, oh god. The minute that they stepped onto my platform, I instantly slammed my hands on the ground and started crawling at them as fast as I could.
Yeah.
They slammed, the girl jumped feet in the air back and just tumbled, falling, just causing mess and ruckus everywhere. Her friends laughing, but they both screamed so loud. And I'm just when I got up to them, I started screeching. I meant to scream don't touch my walls, but it came out as the screech, and I had to inhale, so I just inhale yeah, and but my voice was so gone it sounded different.
The
sounded girl
fucked up more. Yeah.
Her friend books it past me, leaves this girl in the corner, and I'm just giving it all to her, just screeching and screeching, and she's crying, she pissed herself, and the best part about it was that she just oh my god, you sound like an unborn child. I swear, I cracked a bit, and then I had to let her go because I could hear my next customers coming. Yeah. So she finally gets up, slips on her piss a bit, and runs. Just fucking runs. And I just couldn't hold it anymore. I started laughing and laughing. Oh my god. Next group comes in, they see me laughing. They're like, what's so funny? And I'm like, oh crap, I'm laughing. I can't stop.
Fucked this group up.
But it was, like, so uncontrollable. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. Like, my smile would not go away. I'm laughing like the Joker laughing. And
maniacal.
Yeah, maniacal. Yeah. Whatever. So I made it into my act, and I started laughing, but I wouldn't say a word. Like, what's so funny? I started banging my hands on the wall, then banging my head on the wall, then throwing my bodies. They got scared. Then I started screaming, and I chased after them. But yeah, working at that haunted house, it was great.
You should you could have really scared them if you were like, they walked in the room and you're like, never gonna get me up,
never gonna get me down.
They'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, that would be
sorry, that's why are you singing to me? And then start bleeding from the eyes.
Because of Rick Astley, whatever.
Astley.
It's Ashley.
Wow, we are stupid.
Yeah, well, at least nobody's recording it. Oh, shit.
Thank you for listening to the first episode of Pop Culture Mayhem. The song that you were listening to right now is entitled Broke for Free by the band Night Owl. You can find a link to their website below.